Right. Okay. So I'll explain this. Right. Right. So what is LCM of a number? That is the smallest number or factor which is divisible by any given number. Any given number. So you already know this one. Right? You already know this one. But so if you consider O and like let's say another two numbers like we cannot find LCM of a single number. Correct? For a single number, there are factors. Right? For a single number, there are factors only. Right? But if we consider like few numbers, right? Several numbers, right? We can find LCM. For an example, more than two numbers. More than two means the two numbers, three numbers, four numbers, so on and so, right? So more than two numbers, we can find LCM, right? Two or more, right? So for an example, I will take 3 and 6. Now, so by taking 3 and 6, right? We are going to find, right? We are going to find a common number for this 3 and 6, right? That common number should be divided by, right? This is a common number. Don't write that. This is a common number. This common number should be divided by using 3 and 6, right? Without any remainder, right? With zero remainder, you can be this number can be divided by using number 3 and number 6 itself. But this number should be the smallest number that you can take uh, that you can take this number as a common divisible number by 3 and 6 at once. Least term, smallest term, so that it becomes the LCM, least common multiple. For an example, if we found the LCM of 3 and 6, right? Okay, before finding the LCM, let's talk about the numbers that we can divide, right, without any remainder by using these three numbers. So I think 18 can be divided, right? 18 can be divided by using 3 and 18 can be divided by using 6. Then can we divide 12? Yes. 12 can be divided by using 3 without any remainder, and also 12 can be divided by 6, right? 12 can be divided by 6 without any remainder by using 6 as well, right? Then there are some other numbers as well. Uh, yes, 24, right? 24 also can be divided by using 3 at once. Then 24 can also be divided by using 6. Alright? But 12, 18, 24. All the three numbers, right? We can divide by using 3 and 6 without any remainder, right? But when it comes here, when you are choosing the LCM, right, it should be least common, right? Least common, right? Don't forget. So forget about the common thing, common word and multiple. Forget the least. Least means smallest. Right? So the 24 is not the smallest factor, smallest number, right? You can divide by using 3 and 6 at one. So this is not the smallest. When it comes to 18, 18 is not also not the smallest number, right? You can divide by using 3 and 6. 18 can be divided by using 3, 18 can be divided by using 6. But 18 is not the smallest one. Then we are going to consider 12. We are going to consider 12. Right? It can be divided by using 6. Okay. And 12 can be divided by using 3 as well. Okay. Now we have a question. Is that 12 is the least common multiple? right? For these 3 and 6. And what can you say about 6? Now, if you come to this place, this is 12. Now you are going to realize that 12 is also can be divided by using 6 and 12 is also can be divided by using 3. And you are going to question yourself, Mashan, now is 12 the smallest smallest common number that we can divide by using 3 and 6 at once? No. We have 6 also. Let's consider that 6 can be divided by using 6 without any remainder. Okay. 6 can be divided by using 3 itself. Yes. So the 12 is not the smallest one, but there is something else. So the 6 is the smallest number that we can divide by using 3 and 6 without any remainder. Right? Without any remainder. So earlier I discussed about the factors. Now this should be the common multiple. Right? Not this 12, not this 18, not this 24. Because this 6 is common divisible number. This 6 is a common divisible number for 3 and 6. Right? You can divide this 6 by 6. You can divide this 6 by 3 at once without any remainder. So that common number should be 6 for 3 and 6. So this 6 is called the least common multiple. Correct. Now we are going to figure out some ways to obtain LCM for these kind of numbers. You know already that, right? From your grade 8, grade 7. And we are going to find the LCMs of when you are having algebraic terms, algebraic expressions, and when you are having trinomial quadratic expressions, and when you are having difference of two squares, that's it. We are going to advance our knowledge about LCM. But this is part easy. Right. Oh, so please write what is LCM of a number and write smallest number or factor, right, which is divisible by any given number. No need to write this. Just take the idea what it is. Right? But the idea is that. Yes. Uh, right. I hope you have finished writing. Right. So let's talk about the methods that we can obtain LCM of a number. Right? LCM of a given number. Right? Right. Please write the subtitle. Please write the subtitle. How to find LCM of a number. Right? How to find LCM. How to find LCM of a number. Sorry, of a number, of numbers. Or you can write of several numbers. Several numbers. Right? So that there are two methods. Actually, you know method number 2. Correct? You know method number 2. Correct? Right? But method number 1 is also you know, right? Method number 1 is very well known by you, right? Because in grade 8, grade 7, grade 8, right? You have followed that same method to find LCM and also for finding the HCF as well, right? Highest common factor. When you are finding the highest common factor, you have used same kind of a thing, right, to obtain LCM. Right. So, Buddha, so let's write how to find LCM of a several number. Method 1. Several numbers. Then method 1. We are going to discuss the method 1. Actually, I am not supposed to give these things, but you should know it. Right. Method 1. Write each number as product of its factors. Right. Step number 1. Step number 1. Let's write each number as the product of write each number as a product of its prime factors. Right? To find LCM, to find HCF, right? We are using prime factors, right? Prime factors. Take a what type of right? Step number 2. Now step number 1 has been done. Now think of it, right? Assume that. Then step number 2, select the distinct factors with the highest power. I'll let you know these things, sir. Right? Select. First of all, let's write the steps. Huh? Select the distinct factors with the highest power. Right? Select the distinct factors with the highest powers. Right? And Api, in the like last week or week before last week, right? We did some examples, like 2 examples, right? Like taking 30 minutes at the end of the session. And I wrote something here, right? And I told you that this whole lesson will be covered by using that one sentence from methodology work. I hope you can remember, right? If you know how to select distinct factors with its highest powers, when you are having different numbers or different algebraic terms or different like algebraic expressions, right? If you know how to select, right, distinct factors with highest powers, this LCM is nothing I told them. Right? So this is one of the things that you need to remember. Right? Right. So this is step number 2. Step number 3. Step number 3. Right? This LCM can be obtained. LCM can be obtained LCM can be obtained by multiplying the above selected factors together. Alright, please write this area. Method together clear. So I think it would be very easy. Right. Okay. So method 2. Right. We can leave. Right. Method 2 is very familiar with you. You are already known, right? This one is already known, and you are using this method to obtain LCM of any given number. Right now also, in like in your grade from your grade 7 also, right? You are using this method to obtain LCM of any given number. Right? So write down just divide the given numbers just divide the given numbers right? Just divide the given numbers by using the prime factors until the quotient become the quotient becomes 1 until the quotient becomes 1, then multiply all the numbers in the divisor to obtain LCM. In the divisor, I will write it here. Huh? To obtain the divisor. Sorry, to obtain LCM. Right. just divide the given numbers by using the prime factors until the quotient becomes 1, right? Then multiply all the numbers in the divisor part, right? Divisor part to obtain the LCM. හැමරාවදි කෝමී කරා යටේ නම් ඒක මම බලලා හිටුවා ඊමේල් කියලා නෑ ඒක ඒ මෝ නැගගෙන එනවා ළඟගෙන ඇවිල්ලා ළඟටම කැමරාවේ ඌ මේ කරා ගියාම මේක ලොකුවට පේනවනේ නිකන් මකුළු විද්‍යාව වගේ හරි එනිනෝ පීමල දාන්න පොඩ්ඩක් හෙල්ලෙන්න හරි පොඩ්ඩක් මගුලක යන්න දිහා වෙන්න නැතුව මේ යන්නේ අප්පයන් හරි right හරි පුතේ please write this million මේක පස්සේ ඉන්ෆ්ලේෂන් එක හරි මේක සුපිරි ලෙසන් එක right ඒ වගේම පට්ටයි හරිද මේ 6 7 ඒවා කරන්න තියෙන මොනින් right let's do example number 1 we කරමු example number 1 මේක හොඳට අල්ල ගන්න හරි I want you to catch or I want you to understand only one thing හරිද right that one thing is when the maker you need to know how to select distinct factors with its highest power. Distinct factors, different factors, all throughout all the things. You have to find the distinct guys. Different factors, different guys. Find them and highlight and select. Right from those different factors with highest power. Alright. If you know how to do that, and if you know how to factorize the given fraction or the given number or given algebraic expression, this lesson is nothing. And if you know very well how to factorize quadratic expressions and the difference of two squares, this lesson is over by now. Alright. Right, that is the important thing. Select distinct factors with the highest powers. You need to calibrate your eyes to see the distinct factors with the highest power. And I think you know how to factorize a given expression by using quadratic expression knowledge and the difference of two spheres. Then this lesson is nothing. So these things are from like grade 7. Right. So let's do example number 1. Example number 1. Right. Let's take something different. Example number 1. Number 4, number 6, number 8. Right? Okay, first of all, let's do this by using find LCM. You know how to do this one, right? You know how to find LCM of 4, 6, and 8. Right? So, first of all, let's use method 1. Right? So, as the method 1 that I gave you, you have to write all the 3 numbers with its prime factorization. Right? So 4 can be written down as by using prime factors. Right? Now, don't write that. Don't write. Pay your 100% attention on this. First, I will give you the time to write. Correct? So, number 4 is here. So, this is my side of the book. Now, this is number 4. Right? How am I going to represent number 4 by using the prime factors? Right. So, we have to divide number 4 by its prime factors also. So, smallest prime factor is 2. 2 times 2, 4. Until you get number 1. At the end, you have to divide this. until the quotient becomes 1, you have to divide your number 4 by using its prime factors only. Prime factors only. Right. So quotient becomes 1. Here you have 2. Right. So Buddha, you can represent number 4 whenever by using its prime factors. 2 times 2. So I can write this is my 2 times 2. Then I have to represent my number 6 name. Right. I have written down number 6 here. So least, that means smallest prime factor is 2, right? So I am going to begin dividing this by 2, right? So I can divide 6 by 2, yes, that's okay. 2 times 3, until the quotient becomes 1, I have to divide. So 3 cannot be divided by using 2, right? So I have to use 3 itself, 3 times 1, right? Quotient equals 1. So 2 times 3, right? Then I have 8. What is 8? I am going to divide 8 by using prime factors. 2 times 4, right? 2 times 2 until the quotient becomes 1. Okay, 2 times 2 is right. Super. 2 times 2 times 2, right? Super. Okay, so now I can write in a minute 2 times 2. So this is 2 to the power 2, right? I can write this as 2 to the power 2, which is powers. Right, I am going to archive the similar numbers. So here you already have 2 times 2 to the power 1 multiplied by 3 to the power 1. So you can write it as it is. Right, 2 to the power 1 and 3 to the power 1. Okay. But when it comes to here, this is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the power 3. Super. Okay. Right. 2 to the power 3. Right. So now step number 1 has been done. Step number 1 of the method 1 has been done, right? Then step number 2, select the distinct factors with the highest powers. Distinct factors with the highest powers, right? Then LCM can be obtained by multiplying the above selected factors together. So before obtaining the LCM, right, we have to select different numbers with the highest powers. Different numbers with the highest power. So only we have 2 numbers here. We have 2, right? We have 3, right? So there are 2 distinct factors you can identify here. According to step number 2, 2 different factors, 2 and 3. If you consider this whole thing at once, right? If you analyze, you can see only 2 and 3 as the different factors. Right? 2 and 3. Then you need to choose from 2 the highest power, from 3 the highest power. So if we consider the 2, here we have 2 to the power 1, here we have 2 to the power 2, here we have when we consider the distinct factor 2, right? Distinct factor 2, the highest power will be 3, not 1, not 2, but 3. 2 to the power 3. Multiply by, when we consider 3, only highest factor is itself, right? 3. So you know 2 to the power 3 is 8 multiplied by 3, right? Then 8 times 3, 24. So for these 3 numbers, right, the least common multiple would be 24. So I have multiplied that selected distinct factors with highest powers, right, to obtain LCM as in the third step. Right? Distinct powers with the highest factors have been multiplied to obtain LCM. LCM would be 24. Right? So I hope you can understand. Right? So then please write this step by step and send me D for the. Explain currently, don't write. Right? I am telling you it again and again. When I am explaining, don't write. Right? Because I am giving you the enough time to write. Well, I explain currently clear on a there. Right. What about others? Still writing? The what do you know? So what about others? Still writing? Or do you need more time? Or done? The okay. Right, guys. So I will give you another example to do. Another example that they now. Right. So this is method one. So let's do method two as well. Method two is you know already. Right. Method two. So how to do this by using method two? Make what is so we have 4, comma 6, comma 8. Right. If you use method two, we have to use right. Just divide the given numbers by using the prime factors until the quotient becomes 1. Right. Then multiply the numbers and then we obtain the LCM. So for the I can divide this 4 by 2. Right? So yes, so I have to use 2. Right. Not all the numbers needed to be divided by 2 at once. So at least one of the numbers can be divided by using a smallest right or least prime factor. You can start from there. Alright. So 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 2. Right. Now here number 2 again can be divided by using 2, 1. Now 3 cannot be divided by using 3 cannot be divided by using 2. So I will write it as it is. So 2 times 2, 4. Until the quotient becomes 1 comma 1 comma 1, we have to divide. So 1 is okay now. Here you have 3, here you have 2. 2 we have 2. So I am using 2 again to divide these numbers. So I will get 2 times 1. Then again I have 3 here. So I have to use 3 to divide this 1 comma 1 comma 1. Now I have 1 comma 1 comma 1. So the LCM can be obtained right by multiplying all the numbers here. 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 3. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So the answer will be 24. And the answer will be 24. So this is the method 2. You already know. And please write that one as well. I'm not going to waste much more time on this one. So you already know this. Then let's do example number 2. Right. So I want you to finish this one and I want to see who finishes first. Right. So please send me the answer for this. Right. 12, 16 and 18. What is the LCM by using method 1 and method 2? Right. Right. From the second term lessons, I am going to follow a different method. Right. And I explained it in the paper class as well. Right. From second term lessons onwards, I am going to follow a different method to cover the lessons. Right. So I think am I'm thinking of that. I think it will be very great. It will be right. It would be great, right? I think because my aim is to finish all the lessons early so that I can focus on more papers or for more questions. When you finish writing, please let me know, and when you do the example number 2, please send me the answer to the chat. I want to see who finishes first. I need your support to do this one. මට මේක තනියම කරන්න බෑ. හරි. මේ මම හැමදාම කියනවා I need your support කියලා, but I don't know, it is up to you to give the support or not. Send me the answer. I want to see who finishes first. Right? Right. Generally has send me the answer. What about others? Huh? You look at the answer. Let's see. We will. Let's see. Let's see. We will. Okay. Right. Oh, let's do this. Right. I am going to discuss this one. Right. So you have to follow the same way that you have done earlier. Right. Okay. Right. So the method 12, 16 and 18. So first of all, if you are using method 1, you have to follow this method. You have to represent 12 by using its prime factors 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 3 times 1. Alright. So this can be written down as 2 times 2 times 3. Alright. Then, sorry, yes. Then I have 16. 2 times 8, 2 times 4, 2 times 2, 2 times 1. That means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay. Right. Then I have number 80 divided by 2. 2 times 9. Right. Then 3 times 3. 3 times 1. Right. So 2 times 3 times 3. Right. So I can write this one by archiving the factors together. 2 times 2 is 2 to the power 2. Here you have 3 to the power 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 1 multiplied by 3 to the power 2. Right, done. So I have to select distinct factors first. So only we have 2, 2, 2, 3. So distinct factors are 2 times 3, 2 and 3. So what is the highest power of 2? 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 4. 4 is the highest power. When we consider the 3, 3 to the power 1, 3 to the power 2. 3 to the power 2 is the highest power of 3. Right? So this is 2 to the power 4, 3 to the power 2. So 2 to the power 4 is 8, no, sorry, 16. Right? 16 multiplied by 3 to the power 2 is 9. Right? Yes. It should be like 144. Yes. So the smallest number will be 144. Smallest number, smallest fact, sorry, smallest least common multiple, that by using these three numbers, right? This 144 can be divided without any remainder as the smallest multiple, as the smallest number. So that we are telling this 144 is the least common multiple of these three numbers, main numbers too. Right? So if we use the method 2, right? If we use the method 2, 12, 18, sorry, 16, 18. We can use 2. 2 times 6, 2 times 8, 2 times 9. 2 times 3, 2 times 4. 9 cannot be divided, so we have to write as it is. So 4 can be divided by using 3. Write 3 as it is. 2 times 2. 9 cannot. Again 2 can be divided. 2 times 3. 2, sorry. 3 write as it is. 2 times 1. 9. Then 3 times 1. Right? Here 1. 3 times 3. So again 3 can be divided by using 1, comma 1, comma 1. So the LCM will be, you want to multiply these numbers in the division. 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 3 times 3. You will get 144 as the final answer. Please roll for it. Right. Right. I hope you can understand. Right. I'm going to share the screen. So here, shall we do the example number? Sorry, under review exercise. Let's do this. We'll make the. First of all, I will explain this one. This question, right? Here, when we are reading, right? Let's read this one. An ice cream producing company has 3 ice cream vans, right? There are 3 ice cream vans. The 3 vans arrive at the housing complex. Once every 3 days. Once every 3 days, these 3 vans are coming, right, to the distribution. Right? I think the first is coming once every 3 days. Second is coming once every 6 days. That second vehicle. And third vehicle arriving at distribution after, right, every 8 days. And so you need to know that. I will highlight it. First van will come once every 3 days. Right? Second van will come once every 6 days. Third van will come once every 8 days, respectively. If all 3 vans arrived at Vizuruvimana on a certain day, now you have to think about a day. On that particular day, right? On that particular day, all 3 vans are coming. So to Vizuruvimana, I will tell this is Vizuruvimana. Right? This is the first van. This is the second van, and this is the third van. All these 3 vans are arriving at Vizuruvimana, right? At the same day. Now think of a day like that. Because this van coming, first van comes to the Vizuruvimana, right? Each and every 3 days. Second van comes, right? Once every 6 days to Vizuruvimana, right? And third van arrives at Vizuruvimana once every 8 days. 3 days, 6 days, and 8 days. And so on and so forth. In a future day, all of these 3 vans will be arrived at Vizuruvimana on a certain day. Right? On a certain day, these 3 vans will arrive to Vizuruvimana, right? On a certain day. We are going to find that certain day. What is that day? Right? So normally I will explain you this one, right? But first of all, I will tell what is to be done in order to get the answer. So now here you have 3 days, 6 days, and 8 days. 3 days, 6 days, and 8 days. So you need to know if you find the LCM, right? So that should be this common day. LCM should be the common day that you are looking for. Alright. No need to write this question once I gave you the tune. Right, this question is there. So you have to write review exercise, second question. Right, review exercise, second question, so that you can do this. So you have to find the LCM of these 3, this 6, and 8. So please try to do it and get the answer and send me what is the common day that all 3 vans are arriving at Vizuruvimana in which day. Please let me know. Do this. You can either use method 1 or method 2, doesn't matter. Do this. Then I will explain step by step what is this, so that you can understand. Salami Kurling. I want to see who finishes first and okay, I think Tenuli has 10 minutes. Super. Just don't think too much, right? Just do it. ඒක කරලා සමහර දේවල් මේ ඕනවට වඩා හිත හිත හිටපුවාම ටිකක් අමාරුයි කරගන්න. හරිද? සමහර දේවල් තියෙනවා ඒවා just කරලා දාන්න එතකොට හිත මාර ඉඳහස්. ඒ වගේ තමයි මේ ගණන්. ඒකයි මම හැම වෙලේම කියන්නේ you need to do what you know. right? And just do what you know. හරිද? ඔයා කරන්න ඕන ඔයා දන්න දේ. ඔයා දන්න තැනට එනකම් කරලා නවත්තන්න. That's okay. හරි? ඔය කියන්නේ 100% කරන්න කිය. Okay, Nimrod has also sent me the answer. Let's see. I am receiving different two answers from Tenuli and Nimrod. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I do not know whether which one is correct. Right? Right. Okay, I think time is enough. I have another. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay, I will discuss this one. Now focus on the board. Board area. I am going to discuss this thing step by step. Okay. Right. Okay. Yumin has also said. Super. Right. So the focus on the board. So right. Review exercise. Second question. Right. Review exercise. Second question. Right. It says there is a place called Isuruimana. Right. Right. And this Isuruimana, right, has 3 vans. Right. This first van arrives Isuruimana once every 3 days. This van, right, this second van arrives once every 6 days, and this third van arrives right once every 8 days, right? 8 days. 8 days, 6 days, and 3 days. Right? So if I show you, this is my first van. This comes to Izurumana once every 3 days. 3 days. So this is the first day that this this van arrives to Sulu, right? And when it comes to the second van, this is arriving Isurumana once every 6 days. And this third van arriving Isurumana once every 8 days. So this is the first starting point. Make first starting point, right? So this first van arrives once every 3 days. Second van arrives once every 6 days. Third van arrives once every 8 days. So if we consider this first van, then this van comes again after 3 days to Isuru. So 3 plus 3, 6. Right? Then this van comes again after 6 days, right? Arrived at Isuru. Again after 6 days, this second van arrives at Isuru. 6 plus 6, 12. This van, third van, right? After this day, this third van arrives at Isuru after 8 days. 8 plus 8, 6. Again, this one, 6 plus 3, 9. 12 plus 6, 18. 16 plus 8, 24. Right? Here, yes. Yes. Then this one, 12. Right? This one, 24. Right? 18 plus 6. So now here you have 24, here you have 24, right? So let's go furthermore. Right? This is 32. Right? Then 12 plus 3, 15. Right? Then 18. Then 21. Then 24. Right? These are the days this first van will come to Isuru, right? Third day, 6th day, 9th day, 12th day, 15th, 18th, 12th, right? So this one already 24. Then if we add one step, this is 30th day, correct? Then for this 32 day, so now you can see a common number, right? So that common number will be meeting at the first time when we are going to our right hand side for all of these 3 vans. That means from the beginning of the day, right, third day, we are meeting 24th day here, right? So until 24, right, until 24, there are no any common day for these three vans, right? There are no any such common number of day until 24th day is coming. So in 24th day, all of the 3 vans arrive at Isuru, right? So on that particular day, on this 24th day, all the 3 vans are arriving at Isuru. No any other smallest number can be found before 24, right? That all 3 vans comes to this place. So smallest number or smallest day will be 24, right? On this 24th day, right, all 3 vans are arriving at Sisulu, right? So this is how we are going to use the LCM to find these kind of questions, right? These kind of answers to these kind of questions in your daily routines. So this is one of the applications that you may, right, that you may like experience in your real life as well. Real life is most of the times these kind of questions will be there in your exams as well. මේවා තියෙනවා exam එකේ. In the 24th day, now you can write in the 24th day these three vans will be arriving at Isruima. But this is the logical lane. This is the logical, right? But you need to use mathematical way. I will use method 2, right? So 3, 6, 8. So I need to find the least common multiple of 3, 6 and 8. Alright. So by using 2 I can divide 6 and 8. 2 times 3, 2 times 4. Then again I can use 2 to divide all the numbers. 2 times 2. Right? 3, 3, 2 times 1. 3 times 1, 3 times 1, 1. Right? Until the quotient becomes 1, you have to do it. So the LCM can be obtained 2 times 3. Sorry, 2 times 3. 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 3, 24. So finally you can conclude, right? In a 24th day, all three vans are arriving at Isurvimana. And you have to conclude your answer finally, right? So this is how you are going to do that. Today we are having our break at like 9:50. Remember that 9:50. Right. Right. Now you know how to do this one. Right. Now you know how to find the LCM of numerical values. Right. Now we are going to find the LCM of algebraic terms. Right. Algebraic terms. Right. Write down the second subtitles. Right. Finding the LCM of algebraic terms. Algebraic terms. Alright. This is the second subtitle. I will tell you the page number as well so that you can write it later in the tube, right? This is page number 3. Right? Page number 3. All of you have to write this in the tube. Another, you have to complete the tube and send it to me. I want to check your notes. Notes check so now you are writing in the book. So please write these things in the book, right? Then later you have to take these things into your tube, then complete the tube and send the photos to me. Alright. If you cannot do that, please don't come. Right. Right. So first of all, for this one as well, let's write the method. Method we have. Right. So here, when you are having algebraic terms, right? For an example, so this is called an algebraic term. A single itself, we are telling that algebraic term, right? So, and if we consider this one also we are normally telling algebraic term, right? There is a numerical value in front of the algebraic term, 2 times a, 2 times a. Correct? So the so we have both numerical values and the algebraic terms as a 4 times AB. Algebraic terms 4 times AB. Now you know how to represent 4 by using its prime factors 2 times 2, and A and B can be represented A multiplied by B. So we can archive it 2 to the power 2, A to the power 1 and B to the power 1 for an example, right? If we take another one, now there is some algebraic term something like this, 6 times A to the power 2 B. This is an algebraic term. Numerical value is included. Right? So 6 can be represented by using 2 times 3. You know that. Previously we did it. Right? A, A to the power 2 and B to the power 1. Right? I have given you a brief introduction before going into the method dash. Keep this in your mind. This is the way you are going to do this. Right? Right. Let's write down the method first. Right? Aapne method de liye. Right? Let's write down the method first. Right. So that's step number 1. Right. So let's write express the numerical value as a product of prime factors. As a product of prime factors. And expand algebraic terms. Algebraic terms. Right. Here algebraic terms with highest powers. You know this one, right? Step number 2. Step number 2. Then the previous thing that we did, right? Select the distinct factor. Select the distinct factors. You know this with highest power. Right? Step number 3. And you know what to do under step number 3 as well, right? Multiply them. Multiply them and obtain LCM. Multiply them and obtain LCM. Example number 1. Find LCM of OA start, 8AB, 12B. 8AB, 12B. Right? So I will explain this one step by step, right? By using this method, right? By using this method, I will explain this step by step, right? Please pay your 100% attention on this. Make the okay? You know how to do this one, but I am going to explain. Right. Alright. When you finish writing, please let me know. Send me D folder. Right. Then we have right. So the first of all, same thing you have to do. And I told you there are numbers and algebraic terms as well. Numbers and algebraic terms. Right? Here express the numerical values as product of its prime factors. Right? Product of the prime factors and expand algebraic terms with highest powers. Right. So here and here you have to do the same thing. Right. You know how to convert numerical values into the product of prime factors, and you know how to do the rest as well. Right. Same thing we have to do. Right. So here you have 4a square. There you have 8ab. There you have 12b. First of all, I am going to convert these 4, 8, and 12 into prime factors. 4 you know how to represent 2 to the power 2. Sorry, 2 times 2. Ne? First of all, I will write it as 2 times 2 times a to the power 2. 8. If you want to obtain the product of prime factors, you have to divide it by using the smallest prime factor, 2 times 4, then 2 times 2 until you get 1 in the positive, right? So the 2 times 2 times 2 times, that is the numerical value a times b, and 12. So same way you have to follow 12. I will use 2 to divide 2 times 6, 2 times 3, and until the quotient gets 1, you have to do 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 times 3 means 12 multiplied by b. This is the algebraic term. Equal mark, equal mark, equal mark. I am going to apply. 2 times 2 means 2 to the power a to the power. 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3. 2 to the power 3. Super. A to the power 1. Multiply by a to the power 1, b to the power 1. 2 times 2. 2 to the power 2. Right. Times 3 to the power 1. B to the power 1. Right. So now how am I going to select the LCM? So LCM can be written down as by using the step number 2, right? Step number 2. In order to obtain the LCM, you know what to do. Just multiply the numbers that you have already obtained in selected step number 2. So here there are some values. Actually, now this part is not needed. That you need only this. Right? By looking at this, if you can select the distinct factors with the highest powers, then you get the multiplication of that, then you can get LCM, right? So here you have 2, 2, 2. Here you have A, and here you have 3, and here you have B. So only you have different factors are 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by A multiplied by B. Correct? So these are the different 4 factors you can find out from here, and you are going to select the highest powers of them. When you consider 2, that is 2 to the power 3 is the highest factor. When you consider 3, 3 here. 3 to the power 1. Highest factor is 3 to the power 1. When you consider A to the power 1, A to the power 2. Highest factor is A to the power 2 for A. When you consider B, here you do not have B. Here you have B, B to the power 1. B to the power 1. So you have to multiply all the things and you can obtain the answer. 2 to the power 3, 8. 3 multiplied by A to the power 2 multiplied by B. Actually, no need to write like this. Manually unknown in the advance, you can obtain the answer. Right? 8 times 3, 24. Right? 24, A to the power 2, B. Right? Without these multiplications, you can write the final answer like this. Whenever you know 24 times A to the power 2, B. Right? So, this is the LCM of this these three algebraic expressions. What is it? You have to first expand it like this by using its highest powers. Right? Then choose the different factors you can see here. Then mention the highest powers of the different factors. Then multiply them together and finally obtain the answer. That's all. Right? Throughout this lesson, you have to do the same thing. Right? Please try this one. Now explain cannot, please don't write down. Now please write it and let me know once you finish. And send me D once you have finished writing. Right. Let's right. Number two for this, right? Maybe let's do this, and I want you to finish this and send me the answer. I want to see who finishes first, right? Find LCM of uh, 6xy comma 18 x squared y squared, sorry, y to the power 3 and 24 x is it. Do this and send me the answer to the chat. Send me the LCM to the chat. 6xy, 18 x to the power 2, y to the power 2, 224 x is it. 24 x is it. Find the LCM of that and send me the answer to the chat. Do it fast. Don't think too much. Just you have to do what you know. Are the Right, I have received an answer. Generally. Right. Okay, super. What about others? Doesn't matter. Alright, I'm receiving answers. Yes. Nimmadi. How the is it y to the power 2? Please check it.
Not 3.
Yeah, 3. Body leave so I hope you have done. I'll discuss this one. So pay attention here. Right. So you know the way. Here you have numerical values as well. 6xy, 18, x to the power 2, y to the power 3, 24 times x is a equal. Right. So first of all, I have 6. 6 can be represented as very easily 2 times 3. Right. So I can write it 2 times 3 x times x times y. Okay. 2 to the power 1, 3 to the power 1, x to the power 1, y to the power 1. 18. So I have to divide 18 2 times 2 times 9, 3 times 3, 3 times 1. So 18 can be represented as 2 times 3 times 3, x to the power 2. I'm not going to explain that, and y to the power 3. So the finally 2 times 2 to the power 1, 3 to the power 2, x to the power 2 multiplied by x to the power 2 multiplied by y to the power 3, right? Then 24 x is it. So you have to represent 24 as 1 by using prime factors. Correct? 24 divided by 2, 12, 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 3 times 1. Correct? So it is something like 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 x times is it multiplied by x multiplied by z. So you can archive this 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 3 to the power 1 multiplied by x multiplied by z. Right? Okay. Now this is it. How you can find LCM? Right? How to find the LCM? Right? So what are the different factors? 2 you have and 3. Right? So I will write here 2 multiplied by 3, and you have x multiplied by x and multiplied by y, and don't forget z. Here also you have z. Here you have z. And what are the powers, maximum powers of the numbers? So I will take my red pen. So I will show you. Here, though, when you consider the 2, the maximum power is this minimum. If you are like tabulating the Vera, you might better take your pencil and highlight them. Whatever, right? Pencil look, pen no whatever, right? Kya karan na, right? Me last time clear. Highlight karan, right? So wait, right? So that is 2 to the power 3. When you consider 3, what is the maximum power? 3 to the power 1, 3 to the power 2. Nignadi whatever is y to the power 3 name, so that I am using this kind of a trick so that I won't get wrong marks. Correct? Right? 3 to the power 2. Done. When I consider x to the power 1, x to the power 2, x to the power so this maximum power is x to the power 2. When I consider y to the power 1, y to the power 3. Maximum power y to the power 3. Right? When I consider z means z to the power 1. Done. So you have to multiply the numerical values, and without the multiplication sign, you have to write the LZ, right? 2 to the power 3 means 8. 3 to the power 2 means 9. 8 times 9 means 72. Right? So done. 72 x to the power 2. Right? X to the power 2. Y to the power 3. Right? Is it? Done. So this should be the many 72 times x to the power 2, y to the power 3, and z to the power 1. Done. Right? Uday, do you have any questions from this? Up to now, please, if you have any questions, you can ask from me. Right? Send me why if you can understand this one. Full clear, right? If you are full clear with this, send me why. If you have any doubt, you can ask from me. Okay. Right. Hope no doubt, sir. Right. Okay. Oh, now we are moving to right the greater part. Right. Now we are moving to the greater part. Alright. So what is this greater part? Greatest part. Alright. So now we are going to move to the greatest part. Second subtitle, and we just finished it. We are going to this third subtitle. Alright. We are going to the third subtitle. So the third subtitle is find the LCM of. This is under page number. Wait. Page number 4, right? Page number 4. Finding the LCM of algebraic expressions. Right? Algebraic expressions. Right. Right. So that this is third subtitle. Now we are going to deal with the binomial expressions, right? And there is another part here. I didn't write it, right? Which in algebraic expressions, which includes binomial expressions. Right. So there is a method also, right? Same method, there is, right? Only the subtitle is changed, right? Same method you have to follow, right? Right. So the step number 1. Step number 1. Right. Right. Factorize all binomial factorize all expressions and write numerical values. Write numerical values. Write numerical values. Products of its prime factors. Right? Product of its prime factors. Right? Step number 2, you know what to do. Alright. Select distinct factors with highest powers. Right? You know the step number 3. You know step number 3. Obtain LCM by multiplying them together. Alright. That's it. What is it? Right. Example number 1. Comma 2x minus 2. So these are the two binomial expressions that you are having here. Right. Please write this one and this one and pay 100% attention to the board. Okay. So see what I am going to do. Did you finish writing? At least send me D if you already done. To the main chat. Main chat D. Once you finish writing. Still writing. Don't do the factorization. I'll let you know. Just send me once you finish writing. Right. Okay. Fine. So here, now what you are going to do is, okay, first of all, you need to factorize this any given expression here. Alright? First of all, you need to factorize any given thing. Alright? So you need to find each and every factor for any given thing. Alright? So right before, we have done the same thing. The factorization has been done when you have numerical values and so on and so forth. Alright? So here also same thing. Right now we do not have any numerical values, but we are going to take numerical values out from the bracket. We are seeing them as factors. Right? So this is the first thing. Right? This is the first expression. 3x plus 80. Right? Second expression is 2x minus 2. So now by looking at the first one, make a, right, 3x plus 80. What are the factors of 3x plus 80? You know how to do the factorization by using your knowledge on factors. Right? 3 and 80. Can anyone tell me what is the common term that you can take out from this bracket? Is it positive 3 or negative 3? The factor or the number you are going to take out from the bracket here.
Positive 3.
Positive, super. So when you take 3 out, that means you are going to divide this part, this term by 3, this term by 3. So you have to write the rest. Here x. No sign changes will be done because positive. Right? So then 18 divided by 3 is 6. Done. This one, you are going to take out number 2, right? X minus 1. Right. So this is the factorization, Medoma factorization. Right? So now you can find the LCM but IC. Right? So LCM. First of all, you need to identify distinct factors. 2 is a distinct factor. Right? 3 is a distinct factor. X minus 1 is a distinct factor. X plus 6 is a distinct factor. These are the 3 distinct factors we have. What about the powers? 2 to the power 1, 3 to the power 1, x to the power 1. All are power 1. So no need to worry at all. Right? All of them are power 1. That is the highest power. Right? So for each and every factor, right? So 2 times 3, 6. Done. X minus 1, bracket, x plus 6. Right? This is the LCM. Done. This one is somewhat easier. Alright. Uday, please write this here. When I am explaining, don't write down. I explain the don't write. When I give you the right, then write. Please write this fast. Right? Please write this fast and send me D to the chat. Right. Okay. So give it a try to do example number 2. Give it a try to this song. Right? Try then I'll give you like 2 to 3 minutes. No matter. To complete this. Right? I want to see who finishes first, right? I'm not going to tell you what is to be done, but you are already familiar with this, right? You have to do the same thing that we have done earlier, right? Same thing you have to do. Just give it a try to find the value, right? What is it? Okay. No need to think about too much. This one, right? Just do it. And send me the answer to the chat. Right? Send me the answer to the chat. Okay, හිතන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. What is he? Just do what you know. There are numerical values. You know how to represent those numerical values by using prime factors. Alright. Just do what you know. Okay, Nimna send me the answers. Okay, let's check it. However, I want you guys to try this. Alright, try करना इधर I want. Alright, और try करो. You will get this. However, और निकम बनाने दियो, you won't get anything. अरे और try करे ना you won't get anything. अरे just try. Give it a try. Right. Shall I discuss this? Now discuss karanga. Or do you need more time? Tell me. Do you need more time or shall I discuss? I need more time. Okay. Need more time එකට NNT කියලා දාගන්න. ඒතකොට හරි. Short key. NNT need more time. Okay. Generally has to be the answer. Right, super. Let's check. Let's check this technical. Right. Can I discuss? What is the standard? Okay, look at the word guys. What is the right? So you need to be very careful with this one. Actually, no need to be very careful. Just you have numbers 12, 18, and 4. 12, 18, and 4. You know how to represent 12, 18, and 4 by using prime factors. By using prime factors. Then these are right x to the power 2, x plus 1 to the power 1, x plus 1 to the power 2. Sorry, so nothing to worry at all about these three algebraic terms, right? Nothing to worry at all because those things have already been factorized, right? No need to factorize them, right? 12, 18, and 4 only thing you have to deal with, right? So first of all, I will write 12x to the power 2, 18x plus 1, and 4 times x plus 1 to the power 2 equal. So you know how to represent 12, right? So I will take here on mechanism, right? So 12 can be represented, right, by using the product of its prime factors 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 3 times 1, and 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 3, and 3 times 1, and 4. You know that 2 times 2, no need to worry. 12, 2 times 2 times 3, x to the power 2. So you can write 2 to the power 2 times 3 to the power 1 times x to the power 2. 18, 2 times 3 times 3, right, times x plus 1. So you can write 2 to the power 1 multiplied by 3 to the power 2 x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 1 to the power 1, right? And here you have 4, you know 2 to the power, 2 times 2, 10 times x plus 1 whole thing to the power 2. So you can represent this as 2 to the power 2 x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 1 whole thing to the power 2. So now you can obtain LCM. What are the distinct factors you have? What are the distinct factors you have? You need to know that. Right? 2, 3, x plus 1 and x. Right? Here you have 2. Here you have multiply by 3. Right? Here you have x. Distinct factors. X plus 1, x plus 1. So x plus 1 is over now. Right? Understood? So now you need to know. Now you need to identify what are the highest factors of 2, 3, x and x plus 1. Highest factors of 2. 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2. So 2 to the power 2 is the highest factor. Correct? When you consider 3, 3 to the power 1, 3 to the power 2, so this is C. Done. When you consider x, x to the power 2. That is the only factor, x to the power 2. When you consider x plus 1, x plus 1 to the power 1, x plus 1 to the power 2. This is C. Done. So, 2 to the power 2, you know 4. 3 to the power 2, you know 9. 4 times 9, 36. Right? 36, x to the power 2, x plus 1, all thing to the power 2. So, this is your LCM. Or the LCM. Correct? Right. So, what is it? Right? I'll give you another one. Right? Write it and do it. Example number 3. Find LCM of A minus B. Right? A minus B and 4 times B minus A, comma 4 times B minus A. Here you have some, you need to pay attention on something. B minus A times A minus B to the power 2, comma, right? 9A to the power 2, A to the power 2, A plus B. And you need to know something. And I told you in the factors of quadratic expression, right? If you have something like this, A minus B, you can write it by taking negative sign now as B minus A. I have given you a hint. On a hint tag dunna. So find the LCM of this. Okay, LCM of where? And I'll give you the time like 4 to 5 minutes to do this. Huh? I want to see you finishes first. Do it and send me the answer. Right? Try करा. Right? Try this. Just try and send me the answer. Right? Right. Okay. So this are. Here you have a minus b. Right? So when you deal with this one, no need to worry at all because you have only this factor a minus b. No need to think about that. You can hit unknown, right? Then 4 times b minus a, right? A minus b to the power 2. Right? Right. So here you have numerical value 4. You can represent it as 2 times 2. Right? You know that. Then next one, right? A to the power 2, a plus b. Right? Equal mark, equal mark, equal mark. So this is a single factor. So I will write it a minus. So no need to deal with this anymore. Okay. Then what you are going to do? This is a minus b. This is b minus a. But here a minus b again. Okay. Yes, okay. Right. And I have given you a hint as well. A minus b can be written down as what? Negative times b minus a. So then you can change the terms. You can change the terms also. So by taking negative sign out, so that these two terms will be changed, exchanged. The positions will be changed to here. When you take negative signs out, that means very basically you are going to change the signs of A and B by taking negative sign now. Keep that in your mind. Make a part important in each and every lesson. Right, in grade 11 and grade 10 furthermore, right, from right this moment onwards, right, and I told you this thing in quadratic factors of quadratic expression lesson, right, make you so that moment onwards this is part important from your grade 9 also you need to know this, right. There also you have this, right, in grade 9, but you know I know You guys cannot remember that term. So that why I have given this again. Correct? So the A minus B equals this. Correct? Right. By looking at this one, right, actually I am not going to convert A minus B into B minus A here because majority of the times I have A minus B, A minus B. Only the term, right, that is odd is catheta B minus A only. So that I will take, I will change the sign of this or make a sign may change curve, right? Because here I have A minus B. Here also I have A minus B. But here only I have B minus A, so that I will change it. So if you use this hint, if you use that, right, you can write down B minus A, right? You can write down B minus A like negative A minus B. You need to be very careful. So 4 can be written down as 2 times 2. You know that. Then I am going to write this B minus A thing by taking negative 1 out. So multiply negative 1 multiply B minus A means I am going to change that. So here you have negative 1 negative 1. You are going to take negative 1 out from there. That means you are going to take negative sign out. That's the thing you need to know. Right? Right. So the A minus B to the power 2. Right? And here you have B minus A. I am going to change the sides A minus B. Now I have written down this B minus A by taking negative 1 out. A minus B. Multiply. Right? A minus B to the power 2. Right? So now you can write this one. 2 to the power 2. Multiply. Negative 1 to the power 1. Multiply. What is this? A minus B into A minus B to the power 2. Can anyone tell me how we are going to take this into a single form? How we are going to use your indices knowledge to write down these two? What could be the final answer? Tell me. Can please. A minus B into A minus B to the power 2. Tell me. Olian, how you are going to write?
A minus B to the power 3.
Yes, A minus B, all thing to the power 3. Okay. This is something like A times A to the power 2 only. A times A to the power 2. All thing A to the power 3. So that's it. That's how you are going to use the hint. Alright. You are not going to change the majority. Yeah? A minus B, you are not going to change A minus B into B minus A, right? A minus B into B minus A. You are not going to do that. But B minus A is the odd one. So you are going to change B minus A into A minus B. Huh? Only one change you have to do. So 9. You know how to represent 9. 3 to the power 3 times 3. Sorry, 3 times 3. A is A to the power 2. And A plus B, something like this. So this one can be written down as 3 to the power 2 multiplied by A to the power 2 multiplied by A plus B. Right? So LCM. Today, I hope you have written down the hint in a different color or something. And that is one of the important thing you need to know. One of the important thing you need to know. Right. So now LCM is equal to what? You have to identify the different factors, distinct factors, right? By looking at this and this and this. Right? So when you consider here, you can see A minus B. Right? Before that, let's identify what are the values. 2, 3, right? Minus 1. 2, 3, minus 1, right? So I will write minus 1 first. Minus 1 we have as a vector, and 2 as a vector, and 3 as a vector also. Right? 3 as a vector also. Then multiply A minus B. We have A minus B as a different factor. And we have A plus B as a different factor as well. Do we have anything? Yes, me here. A. Yeah. Yes. Here we have A. Yes. I forgot that. Right? I will write it at the end. A. A to the power 2. Sorry. A. So these are the different factors. We have minus 1. We have 2. We have 3. We have A minus B. We have A plus B. And we have A also. Don't forget anything other to write. Now these are the different factors, distinct factors, right? So choose the highest power of each and every factor. Minus 1 to the power 1. Here you have 2. When you consider 2, 2 to the power 2. When you consider 3, 3 to the power 2. When you consider A minus B, A minus B to the power 1. A minus B to the power 3. So A minus B to the power 3. A plus B to the power 1. A to the power 2. A to the power 2. So these are the different factors with the highest powers. Are different factors with the highest powers. So you know how to do this. Here you have minus sign. All others are positive. So minus into positive, right? Well, the final sign will be minus. Then 2 to the power 2, 4. 3 to the power 2, 9. 4 times 9, 36. 36 times this, 36 again. And negative 36 will be the final answer for numerical values. And when you consider the algebraic terms, so this is a single term, A to the power 2, I will take it from A to the power 2. Right. Then here we have A plus B to the power 1. I have to write it like A plus B. Right. Then A minus B to the power 3. And if you jumble this one, that's okay too, Haridhar. But this is one of the standard way you can use. Make a standard way. Right? Very clear. Right? Sign, numerical value, algebraic term, then algebraic expressions, right? By increasing power. Right? A plus B to the power 1, A minus B to the power 3. Sign, numerical value, single algebraic term, and algebraic expression in order of increasing the power. Make a standard method. Arvind, do you have anything, any unclear point from this? Make it unclear or totally understand? Totally get it. Any point that I need to clarify? Tell me. Right, totally got it, mate. Omera was TGIM here. Right. Okay, I'll give you another one. Right. No, shall we do this? I will make the. I'll share the screen so that no, I'll write it in the board. My board diagram. Example number 4. This is an extra one. Make extra. This is from your exercise. Do this today. 2a minus 4. Right. You have to find the LCM. Huh? Find the LCM. 12 times a minus 2 to the power 2. You have to just follow this mega guarantee, right? But I think it's not hard like this. Then 8 times a plus 2. 2 minus a to the power 2. Wait, 2 minus a. Wait, 2 minus a. So you need to remember how to change the signs, right? By taking negative sign out. And you need to remember, right? Negative 1 to the power 2 is equal to positive 1. Right? This is the hint. Hint then exam में hint then होते. So I am just helping you to do this. Right? Whole thing to the power 2. Okay? Whole thing to the power 2, not like the previous one. Nah? Whole thing to the power 2. So that you have to use negative 1 to the power whole thing to the power 2. Right? The final answer will be positive 1. So very careful now when you are dealing with that. උදේ මේ ඔයා මම දීලා තියෙනවානේ මේ ඔය hint එහෙම හරිද? ඒවා පට්ට important ආ. හරි? Those things are very important and those are the fundamentals of mathematics. You need to know and you have already missed them. Hurry, fundamentals of mathematics. Hurry. Hurry. Most of you guys have missed them. So that the maths is hard for you. හරිද? ඒකයි maths එක අමතක වෙලා අමතක නෙමෙයි. අමාරු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි? So don't never forget that. හරි? ඔය hints දෙනවා පට්ට important. Right? You need to practice them at home. Need more time? Just try, just try. So these are the fundamentals of mathematics. So that's why I am telling you to practice them. Right? So 2a minus 4. So you can take factors. So 2 you can take out so that inside the brackets you will have a minus 2. Right? Inside the brackets you will have a minus 2. Then no need to factorize this one, already you have factors, but 12 you can represent it like 2 times 3, right? 12. You know how to represent 12 by using prime factors, right? And here we have a minus 2 to the power 2. So that I can write this as and this one also 2 to the power 1 multiplied by a to the power minus 2 to the power 1. This one 2 to the power 2, right? 2 to the power 2, 3 to the power 1 multiplied by a minus 2 to the power 2. Right? Now when it comes here, you can write 8 by using 2 times 2, 8. Here you have multiply by a plus 2. Done. 2 minus a. Keep your eyes on the board. Right? I'll clear this part. You are missing small things when you are doing the simplifications, right? That is the fundamentals, right? So here you have a 2 minus a. Sometimes you might have done this correctly, doesn't matter, right? But majority we have a minus 2, a minus 2, but here there is an odd guy. එතන ඉන්න අවුල් එකේ 20ක් ඉන්නවා, right? මේ හොඳේ වුන් දෙන්නෙක් තුන් දෙනෙක් ඉන්නකොට මෙතන K පිස්සු කියන ඩයල් එකක් ඉන්නවා, right? මේ 2 minus 8. ඌව හදන්න බෑ, right? We need to fix this guy. 2 minus 8. So you know how to change the signs of a term or expression by taking minus sign out. Right? Normally I will say minus 1. I am taking minus 1 out from this so that I can change the signs of a. Negative a becomes positive a, where positive 2 becomes negative 2. So that I can write a minus 2a. Alright? What the important? Normally when I am discussing a question, if you feel like that part is not known, ඒක මට familiar නැහැ. So that I need to write it. Right? අග්ගල හොදගත්ත පැත්තකින් ලස්සනට රතු බෑනකින් හරි මොකක් highlight කරලා ලිය ගන්න. When you are going through the note again, you will highlight this is the point that I missed earlier, so that I need to pay attention on these kind of things 100% when I am doing the questions again and again in the future as well. Right. Okay. 2 minus a is this many more. Right. But here we have 2 minus a whole thing to the power 2. So the whole thing means this many more. Complete one. Ne? Ne? Instead of this, now I can write minus 1 times a minus 2. A minus 2 instead of this thing 2 minus a instead of 2 minus a, right? Whole thing to the power 2. Whole thing to the power 2. Only this part can be represented like this. When we have a real whole thing to the power 2. Right? So, how to get the whole thing to the power 2? That's why I given you a hint. Right? This power 2 is common for minus 1 and common for this a minus 2 as well. This power 2 is common for both, right? That is the meaning of this bracket. This bracket is saying, Macha, this power 2 is common for this number and this number, this term and this term. Right? So I can write minus 1 to the power 2, a minus 2, whole thing to the power 2. So make minus 1 to the power 2. That means minus 1 multiplied by minus 1. Minus 1, so that minus into minus, positive. 1 into 1, 1. Positive 1. So the answer is a minus 2 to the power 2. This becomes minus 1 to the power 2 means positive 1. So I am going to do this here. That part. So instead of this negative, I can directly write by taking minus sign out. Minus 1. Oh, no need to put minus 1. Just you can write minus sign. You need to know minus sign to the power 2 is positive. But for your understanding, I will write it like this. Here you have minus 1. Right? A minus 2. 2 minus a becomes a minus 2. Whole thing to the power 2. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 2 to the power 3. Here you have a plus 2. Now, if you think by using your mindset, if you think a little bit how to do the simplification, minus 1 to the power 2, minus 1 times minus 1. Minus into minus positive, then 1 times 1, 1, positive 1. So, no need to mention it here. Minus 1 to the power 2 already positive 1, right? A minus 2 to the power 2. Right? Okay, when you are feeling like that is not known, right? If you are not feeling like this is not known for you, would better write this. You need to identify so that I need to refer that. So that I need to write somewhere else in my book or not, especially what important fundamentals. Right. So this is it. Then you can find LCM. Right? How to find LCM? Different factors 2, 3, a plus 2, a minus 2. Right? Here we have 2, 3 multiplied by a plus 2, a plus 2, a minus 2. So what are the powers what we are having? Maximum powers when we consider 2, 2 to the power 3. When we consider 3, 3 to the power 1. When we consider a plus 2, power 1. When we consider a minus 2, a minus 2 power 1, power 2, power 2. Right? So the very basically LCM is 2 to the power 3 means 8. 8 times 3 means 24. Right? 24 times a plus 2 times a minus 2 to the power 2. I mean, very beautiful, right? Numerical value, algebraic expression with power 1, algebraic expression with power 2. Very clear. Right? Is there any any not understanding point? Unclear point? Any unclear point? From here? So do you have anything? Any unclear point? Ashini, Nimnadi, Tiroli, Linuga, Yomi. Right. Fully understood, right?
Yeah, I understood.
Right. All. Right. Okay. So for today, this part I will stop from here. Right. We are going to move to the triangles part 1. Let's do some questions there. Right. So for today, I am going to stop this session from here within our.